Yeah. Thank you, Asumi, my beloved daughter. Forgive me for making your life so miserable. Hurry, get out of here. Don't worry about the rest. After you go down, get away from here as fast as possible. I will. Goodbye. Climbing through the window and onto the landing, I clamber down using the drain pipe. I sprint away from the lab as fast as my legs will take me. As I glance back at the lab, the terrible events of the last week flash through my mind. Strangely, the memories of this time have become precious to me now. Goodbye. The imposing edifice of the Mikazuka lab is suddenly smashed to pieces by a massive explosion. Hitting the deck at once, I protect myself, Mikazuka's confession, and the fifth report. I can feel my consciousness fading once again. No one who's in that building could possibly have survived, I think. As the shockwave and the debris from the explosion rained down on me, I sensed someone standing by me. Somehow I feel like everyone is beside me. Mr. Ichinose, the results of the experiment are in. Thanks, well, let me see. What do you think? Well, the data certainly features some statistical anomalies. It's no good. Afraid not. You'd better do it one more time. Okay. Just in case, record the data. There might be something useful. Of course, I'll get right on it. Seems like you're getting the hang of things here. Miss Cowrie, thanks to your help. I have to do every experiment over and over again, though. Hardly any experiments go perfectly for the first time, even for me. The stories my sister told me, they always sounded so wonderful. I wanted so badly to be a researcher in a university lab just like her. Mr. Shina, I need to redo this experiment. Would you be able to analyze this data for me? No problem. But soon you need to be able to make an analytic program by yourself. I'll teach you after the experiment. Really? Thank you so much. I forgot about you, Kakizaki. You look like you're really enjoying yourself, Asumi. You're a real scientist now. Yeah, it's all so much fun. But it's harder than I thought. I feel like a laborer sometimes. The achievements of your research will be used to better the lives of the people in the very near future. Yes. Researchers the world over have worked hard like this since time immemorial. That's a hard word, I'm sorry. They have enriched human existence and saved countless people from death and disease. I'll do my best to join their number. December 24th. Miss Asumi? Miss Asumi, you're awake? Huh? Where am I? It's okay. Professor Mikazuka warned me about what he was planning and I got away safely before you. After the explosion, I found you and dragged you out of there. Dr. Mikazuka's document and the fifth report have been submitted to the police via reliable intermediaries. See? Shinichi points to the TV. A special news program is showing. Professor Mikazuka has uncovered all the activities of the lab. Doubts have been cast on the veracity of a statement from some quarters, but it appears genuine. The professor, as a key figure in academia, carries tremendous influence. His words are shocking. An investigative team has been put together, including police, prosecutors, and ministry officials. The documentary evidence also implies former Minister of Education Aso is the lab sponsor. The public prosecutor will conduct a hearing with Mr. Aso regarding the matters. Mr. Aso's son has already testified, corroborating the allegations against his father. The opinion of most experts is that Mr. Aso will not be able to avoid a prison sentence. You won. You did it. It took the courage and commitment of 2 Asumis, but in the end, you defeated Aso. Yumino? What happened to him? Is he okay? He is alive, but he was badly injured. Fortunately, he wasn't crushed under the rubble. And Funabashi and Maiko, or rather the Funabashis and the Maikos, they are injured, but they all seem to have survived. With Aso gone, no one will try to control them now. They will have normal lives. You look so pale. Why don't you rest some more? You're just exhausted. You won't reconsider? Mr. Shina, you knew? I can't go back now. If I don't do this, who will? I can't just allow these facts to just be buried in the dark. You and the others should continue your research. There are so many people who need you in the world. You must be the bearers of science. If you help me, it will only cause trouble for you later. You must ignore me. Asumi, I thank you for your concern, Mr. Shina. I'm glad you care. Asumi, I couldn't save you. I know you can never forgive my cowardice. Miss Asumi, I'm sorry. I knew, but I couldn't help you. No, I was too afraid of the lab. I left you to die. I know you must resent me so much. Waking up, I find myself on the bed in the same hospital room as a while ago. Shinichi is sitting beside me, watching anxiously. I instinctively understand that the danger is gone at last. My heart is filled with relief. Are you alright? Yes, I was just dozing a little. By the way, did you ever find out what else was included in the 5th report? That's the funny thing, I analyzed the CD-ROM, but there was nothing. What? The report only contained her statement exposing the lab's litany of past crimes. But then what happened to the IHDS research that Aso wanted so badly? Either it was destroyed by Asumi Kamijo herself, or it never existed in the first place. This is simply my own supposition on the matter, but just maybe. Miss Asumi's message is that there is no such thing as an ultimate truth for IHDS. For a while, I allowed my mind to wander, imagining how she felt after finishing her report. No ultimate truth for IHDS. You might be right. That may have been her message. She may have been rejecting the entire premise. But still, if it really didn't exist, then something seems a little off. Aso desired the 5th report so badly that even though it was bundled with an report incriminating him, he could not erase it. I think Asumi's research must exist after all. What you say makes sense. Miss Asumi was a true scientist. It's not her style to lie. I know she worked on many years on some sort of research, so it's odd that nothing remains. If she had really discovered nothing, Aso and Haibara wouldn't have been so obsessed. Complete or not, it seems unlikely that a truly brilliant scientist like Miss Asumi would not leave behind any record of her work at all. But the fact of the matter is that the report contains nothing. The two of us fall silent, both considering what the truth of the 5th report might be. After a while, Shinichi speaks. The information isn't definitive, but I did hear a little about her research. What? From who? From Miss Asumi herself, about what she was working on. What, really? Yeah, that's true. But we weren't talking seriously, we were kind of joking around. Yeah, we were just joking, talking about what the ultimate achievement of IHDS might be. It sounds like Shinichi doesn't quite believe his own words. She said the ultimate in IHDS research would be the return of the soul. In other words, researching the immortality of the soul. The immortality of the soul? Yeah. A way of keeping the soul alive in this world, even after the body has died. It's certainly fascinating, and it would undoubtedly qualify as the ultimate IHDS research. But it's just a joke. The dead simply return to the earth from where they came. All human thought and intent can be explained by chemical reactions. There is no soul. There can't be. But even the greatest scientists get obsessed by this research. By this search. I think that what I said before must be the truth. Misasumi's final research project never existed, right from the very beginning. Come to think of it, there are still a few unanswered questions. The traces of my sister that I know surround me, they were all made by Kaori. The message my sister left on her phone on the 21st, Kaori must have left that. But after Miss Kaori was murdered, her cell phone rang. Who was that? That time I was certain. She got a call from a woman who I thought was my sister. But maybe it was all in my head. I was confused, injured, and psychologically unstable. I don't know why, but many great scientists become obsessed with the divine later in life. I can't understand why scientists would waste their time like that. Maybe there are some things that can be understood only by the truly brilliant. At the end, Professor Mikazuka spoke to me in a very odd way, almost as if he was speaking to someone else, someone who was there alongside me. But maybe that was just my imagination. Research into the nature of the divine, even though the souls of the dead are gone. There is no way that they can still exert an influence on this world. Even though it is impossible, the finest scientists have still devoted their time to it. Miss asking me, what's wrong? You seem miles away. Nothing. I'm okay. You're right. I agree with what you say. No matter what advances science may make, the divine and the soul will never be fully explained. Huh? The door opens and a small child enters the room. She's in the next bed over. She's cute, isn't she? She's looking at me. It's almost like she can't stop herself. She's cute. All children should be as innocent as her. Talk to the girl. Hello. Hello. What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Is there something on my face? No, but... when I came in here just now, I saw you leaving the room. When I was coming in here, you went out, then I came in. But you're still in the room. It's just weird. Don't children say the oddest things? I feel as if I can hear a voice floating on the wind. Asumi, I wish you happiness. And that's Scar the Doll, I guess that's the game. Overall, I really liked it, you know, like, there's some idiosyncrasies that, these kind of visual novels tend to have, you know, the kind of repetition of information, that kind of thing, that I'm not, in general, the biggest fan of. That I think Disco Elysium is doing a good job of dodging, but overall, I mean, the overall plot, I think, was very good. It was well kind of plotted, well planned out. I think this slot we're recording videos in is the Pokemon slot, right? Like I recorded this, I did Scar the Doll as like an alternative to break up Yellow and Crystal, so I'm pretty sure up next we will be playing Crystal on this slot, and then some other side game, and then Emerald and all that. So I'm looking forward to that. Additional Sheena scenario? Okay, well, we'll just keep going, I guess. I didn't expect that. That's, I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna end, like, the YouTube video here. I'm gonna end this, and then I'm gonna record, keep going. I don't know what this is. I may or may not upload it if it's nothing, but we'll see. But yeah, that's Scar the Doll. Thanks for joining me on this trip. Up next is Pokemon Crystal. Looking forward to that. Yeah.